Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm doing something a little bit unconventional for my channel, and it's not quite so much a review as it is a how-to, and it's going to be a long in-depth installation of a wet style film screen protector, the Skinomi. Now, I got the BlackBerry Motion, and as I've said before, my number one priority is to get a screen protector on it. And I looked online on Amazon and I tried to time it about the same amount of time that it was going to take for the Motion to get here. Unfortunately, this got here like 2 days later, but the phone's still okay, thank goodness. But like I said, number one priority. And I looked around on Amazon and there just really wasn't anything that just said I should invest my money in it, because I couldn't find any decent screen protectors, at least in the glass variety. So I went with the old tried and true Skinomi. And I've used them for years and years. I love them. They even have a lot of pros that I like over the glass ones, like the touch sensitivity and things like that. But you don't get the impact protection, which is what keeps your screen from breaking. So just a rundown real quick. The kit includes the tech skin piece, the application solution, and the cleaning cloth. I'm going to tell you, it doesn't matter what kit you get, the cleaning cloths, they're terrible. All it is just a little microfiber cleaning thing. And what I use is I use the Carl Zeiss lens wipes, which I get from Walmart. They come in a box. They look like this. It's like $2.99, $3.50 for like 50 of them, and I use them all the time, especially when I'm cleaning the phone. So normally, if I were doing a glass screen protector, I would get a piece of like packaging tape so I could clean the screen off after that. But this one, you put so much wet residue on there, it's just not possible to really do it that way. So what I do, and I'll show you, is I'll wipe it down, spray it down, and then use the wipe. So you can pick one of these up. I think I paid about $8.99 for it, and of course you can get the Amazon free 2-day Prime shipping, which didn't work out for me this time. USPS has been a little bit more unreliable than lately, but either way, these are good. So let's see what's in the box. So we've got the film and the ready to install instructions, which if you want to watch that, go right ahead. I've installed like probably 15 of these things in my lifetime. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way because I never looked at the instructions. So who knows? Hopefully I'm not steering you wrong. But either way, got that, got the wipe, got the spray solution. So the first thing I'm going to do is enter stage right, bring in the BlackBerry, and we're going to clean the screen. Well, I got the lens wipe. And if you have multiple devices, or you got a tablet or something else like that, these lens wipes are pretty moist, and you can clean multiple screens while you have them out. Now, if you unfurl it all the way, it dries out pretty quick because, of course, the alcohol in it evaporates quickly. But as long as you keep it in a little square like this, you can clean several different things. So just make sure you get it really, really clean. Nice and thorough. And now to open this up. All right, so go ahead and dry off the residue. Make sure there's no film underneath. All right, so it's probably about as good as that's going to get. All right, the important thing to do whenever you use a spray, make sure your phone is turned off. It's okay, you're gonna get you're gonna get the spray all over the phone, the fingerprint sensor. Just try not to get it too much on the speaker, but it's fine. Just dry it out, and make sure that, of course, the phone is turned off because you don't want to short it out. Not that you're really gonna short it out, especially since it's got the IP67 waterproof protection, which is nice. But just be on the safe side. Always turn it off, especially whenever you're spraying stuff. All right, so whenever you do this, the first thing you want to do is you want to spray your fingertips so that way you don't get any of the, wash your hands first because you don't want any of the oils and residues from your fingers onto the screen protector because it's going to be underneath the film. 2, spray your fingers that you're going to be using, so thumb, forefinger, and middle finger. And then we're going to spray the front, and we're going to pull it off, we're going to spray the back. Because when we put it on, what we want to do is we want it to be able to slide around so it doesn't stick instantly, which is the whole purpose of the wet screen protector application. So we'll go ahead and do this. And they used to have a wedge that came with them, at least the armor shields do, which makes it easier for getting the fluid out from underneath. So we're gonna have to make do without today. So, fingers, screen protector, all right. Try not to get your fingerprints on it too much on the back side. And there we go. Spray, spray, spray. Line this up at the bottom. A little bit on my other fingers, just for good measure. And here we go. So you can see it slides around. It's pretty easy to line up. All right, so we'll get this lined up where we want it. Got it lined up over the power button. Lined up over the speaker. Try and hold down with one finger and push these bubbles out. So we don't want bubbles underneath. Now, if at the end of the day you have a few small, tiny little bubbles that you can't get like this, that's perfectly fine. We'll dry this, because it kind of contracts a little bit. And the other reason you want to leave your phone off is after this, I'm going to go get the blow dryer. And you don't want to apply too much heat, but you can just kind of do passing heat. You know, put the hair dryer on it for maybe 5 or 10 seconds and move it around, then take it off for 5 or 10 seconds and apply a little bit more. You don't want to overheat the phone, but you do want to get all this stuff dried out. And it just accelerates the process a little bit. You definitely don't have to, because once you get the bubbles out from underneath it, it will stick. And it's supposed to take 24 to 48 hours for the screen protector to fully seat. This one's pretty sticky on there already though, which is good. And just keep getting these little bubbles out. Be careful though, because you don't want to put creases in it. It is still a soft screen protector, but they are really good. Anyway, so that's about it as far as the application goes. I'm going to go ahead and go use the hair dryer now, so I can dry this out a little bit better and get it to where I can use it. Anyway, that's it as far as the application goes. I'm sorry about the long video. If you actually want to watch the whole thing, I appreciate you watching the whole thing, but definitely, this is a good option in lieu of having a solid glass screen protector, because I couldn't find one, and the prices on the other ones I really didn't care about too much. So give it a whirl. Skinomi, they make great stuff. I highly recommend them. As far as I'm concerned, they're the best ones in the business. And this is how you put one on. So, ta-da, easy peasy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them away, and I'll get them answered. Have a good night.